Worker ants are remarkable examples of efficiency and organization, displaying complex behaviors despite having relatively simple individual cognitive capacities. Their ability to complete tasks and maintain the survival of their colony lies in their social structure, communication methods, and specialized roles. The division of labor within colonies, and their intricate system of communication. Worker ants are sterile females who are responsible for all non-reproductive tasks in the colony. Their roles can include foraging for food, caring for the queen and larvae, defending the nest, and maintaining the colony's infrastructure. The division of labor among worker ants is typically age-related, with younger workers tending to stay inside the nest to care for the queen and the brood, while older workers take on riskier tasks like foraging and defense. This phenomenon, known as temporal polyethism, ensures that the most physically capable and expendable ants undertake the most dangerous duties. One of the most fascinating aspects of worker ant behavior is their ability to perform their tasks without direct supervision. Unlike human societies, ant colonies operate without centralized leadership. Instead, the collective behavior emerges from simple rules and interactions between individual ants. This self-organizing principle is facilitated by a system of chemical communication using pheromones. Ants produce and detect these chemical signals to convey information about food sources, danger, and other essential activities. For example, when a worker ant discovers a food source, it lays down a pheromone trail on its way back to the nest. Other ants detect this trail and follow it to the food, reinforcing the pheromone path as they return to the colony. This positive feedback loop enables the colony to quickly exploit rich food sources. However, pheromone trails dissipate over time, allowing the ants to adapt and redirect their efforts when the food supply is exhausted and reduces wasted effort. Another critical task for worker ants is nest maintenance and construction. Ant nests can range from simple underground chambers to complex structures with multiple levels and specialized areas for brood rearing, food storage, and waste disposal. Workers excavate soil, transport materials, and repair damaged sections of the nest. The organization of the nest often reflects the colony's needs, with certain areas designated for specific functions. For instance, brood chambers are kept at optimal temperatures and humidity levels to ensure the healthy development of larvae and pupae. Ants are also highly cooperative when it comes to brood care. Worker ants meticulously clean the larvae and feed them through a process called trophallaxis, where they regurgitate pre-digested food. This ensures that the developing ants receive the necessary nutrients. Additionally, workers are adept at recognizing and prioritizing the needs of different brood stages, allocating resources and care accordingly. Defense is another crucial responsibility of worker ants. Depending on the species, this can involve physically guarding the nest entrance, engaging in aggressive encounters with intruders, or deploying specialized defense mechanisms. Some ants, for instance, possess powerful mandibles or venomous stingers to deter predators. In species like fire ants, workers coordinate their attacks by swarming and stinging threats in unison, maximizing their defensive capabilities. In certain ant species, workers exhibit extreme forms of specialization, with distinct morphological casts designed for specific tasks. For example, soldier ants have enlarged heads and mandibles adapted for combat, while minor workers are better suited for foraging and brood care. This morphological specialization enhances the efficiency of the colony by ensuring they are highly sensitive to environmental cues such as temperature, humidity, and light, which influence their behavior and decision-making. For instance, during periods of drought or extreme heat, Workers may prioritize tasks that help regulate the nest's microclimate, such as relocating brood to cooler areas or increasing the ventilation of the nest. Coordination among worker ants is further enhanced by their capacity for indirect communication through environmental modifications, a process known as stigma-G. When an ant performs a task, it alters the environment in a way that influences the behavior of other ants. For example, depositing soil particles in a particular location can signal to other workers that this area is suitable for expansion. In addition to their innate behaviors, worker ants can learn and adapt based on experience. They exhibit forms of learning such as spatial memory, which helps them navigate complex environments and remember the locations of food sources or nest entrances. In some cases, experienced workers can teach others through a process known as tandem running, where a knowledgeable ant leads a naive one to a specific location, allowing the follower to learn the route. Worker ants also display remarkable resilience and problem-solving abilities. When faced with obstacles or disruptions, they can quickly adapt their strategies to overcome challenges. For example, if a pheromone trail is interrupted, ants may explore alternative paths to reconnect with the food source or the nest. This flexibility ensures the colony's continued functionality even in unpredictable environments. Moreover, worker ants contribute to the colony's health by managing waste and dealing with deceased members. They transport waste materials and dead ants to designated areas, often outside the nest, to minimize the risk of disease. This hygienic behavior helps maintain a clean and healthy living environment for the colony. The success of worker ants in completing their tasks can be attributed to their highly efficient and flexible social organization. Their ability to communicate through pheromones, this decentralized system of task allocation and coordination is a key factor in the ecological success of ants, enabling them to thrive in diverse environments and often dominate their ecosystems. Worker ants exemplify the power of collective behavior and cooperation. Through a combination of chemical communication, division of labor, and ensure the survival and prosperity of their colony. Their behaviors not only highlight the complexity of social insect societies, but also offer valuable insights into the principles of self-organization and collective intelligence. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.